Hey guys, it's me Tara, and this is a long-awaited house tour. Come on in. I feel like I'm one of those GQ. Is it GQ? What is it?
Vogue?
Vogue? Vogue didn't want me, so we're just doing the Tarayummy channel right now. So when you first walk in, you see a picture of the two dogs that live here. It's Sugar and Charlie. Charlie's my roommate's dog, and it's in a cheetah print frame. And then it's all the shoes, because I try to live in a shoes-off household, because that's how I grew up, but sometimes our slippers go out, and they come back in, and that's okay. We have a skull that I know it's not Halloween, but sometimes there's some candy in it, and sometimes it gets really messy, and my keys just go in there. But right now, it's these little caramels that actually, growing up, my grandmother used to always have in her purse. These like Weathers ones, Werthers. And they're so good. And we have a mirror. Hi! And we have the campaign I just shot for Urban Decay. Fun little foyer area. And then when you look to your left, it's the living room. I actually did like a mini Snapchat house tour, and someone screenshotted this living room and put it on TikTok, and it got so much ridicule and hate for it being like crazy. But I also get a lot of compliments on it, and like people ask me all the time if I got an interior designer, but I did it all by myself. And either you can say, yeah, it looks like you did it, bitch, or you can say, you know, looks very cool. We have leopard print walls. I have a Persian rug, because I'm Persian and I needed one in my house. Jaguar table. This is actually from the 80s. And I remember when I first got this house, for like months before when I was house hunting, I was looking for this Jaguar table on like Facebook Marketplace, and they were all so much money because it's technically like an antique, I guess. It's from the 80s. And I found one like the day I moved in, and I literally, it was one of the first things I ever put in this house, and I love this table more than anything. It feels so like 80s rock and roll and just fun. All of this I did myself. The house came like white, and I was like, I wanted the living room to feel a little bit more darker. So we got the leopard print walls, the black. Up here, I have a gallery of pictures that I actually did all by myself. I got up on a ladder and slowly but surely built it up, collected the frames, and it's still growing. It will never stop, but it's just pictures of me, my friends, my parents are up here, Sugar's up here. This right here is the newest addition to the living room. Do I love it? No, but was it necessary? Yes. I've been taking up DJing, as a lot of you know, and I would literally DJ off my pool table in the other room, and it was a mess all the time. So we got this little setup right here. It's not the best thing in the world, but it does the job, and like from afar, it's not really that cluttered, and it just looks like, I don't know, like a little corner of my house, so it's fine. That's all you guys get. But unfortunately for my roommates, that's not all they get, because all I do is play music very, very loud, and they probably get very sick of me. Connected to the living room is the dining room, and I go like this because in my dining room, I have a pool table. I never wanted my house to feel super duper traditional. It's not like I sit with my family, because I don't really have a family that lives here, and like have dinner or like host dinner parties. Like that's not my forte. My forte is having a pool table that I would DJ off of, and now it's just the pool table. So this is that. Over here we have the pool table stuff. What are those things called? The sticks. Is that what it's called?
Cute.
The cues. I just learned what it was called. Very good. I called them pool sticks. We have that over here. We have this little telephone booth. People always ask me if it works. It can, but I don't have a landline. So it's just for show right now. In this corner, I have a little cuck chair. It's just a chair, so people could watch people play pool. It says yummy right here. Over here we have a lovely picture of me drawn/painted by a fan. I also have one by the same person upstairs, and it's one of my favorite pieces in the house, so thank you, you know who you are. Over here is by far one of the most random cool pieces that I have in this room. I remember when I got this house, I wanted a big piece of art. I moved into this house in June of last year, and in July was my birthday, so my really good friend Maud's son painted me this huge canvas. It literally says, "Happy birthday, Tara, love Maud's son." And it's just like little things about me in my life. So there's like Sid and Nancy, there's little quotes, my G-Wagon. It says like Playboy Bunny, Yummy, Juicy, Sugar over here. Just some bands that I really like. Little things that Maud just said that reminded him of me, or little things that were just very Tara. Connected. We have the kitchen. Let's close this door because it's humiliating how embarrassing my pantry is. I'm a very, very not so organized person. You guys will learn very quickly from this video. That's my favorite part. It turns on when I knock. It makes me feel very fancy. Turns off when I knock. Oh yeah, I got that bread up. My favorite thing about my house and not doing the house tour when I moved in is that I've accumulated things that probably wouldn't have been there when I first started like living here. So like when I first started living here, I don't like clutter in general, which is funny because I'm not an organized person, so none of it makes sense. But pictures, I have like pictures from parties, I have little notes, random things around here, and that's like what I really like about having done this house tour so late on into me living here, because now it's like, okay, well, it's lived in. And this is how I live, which is scary because I had to clean up a lot. This isn't clean, by the way. I cleaned up a lot this morning. But also all these things have accumulated over time and it's really cool. The kitchen is a place I don't spend much time in. If you guys know me, I'm not a very good cook. The only thing I really cook is breakfast, and then I just give Sugar his food. Other than that, I don't really spend much time in here. It's gonna be okay. Sugar, sit. Sugar, sit. Sugar, sit. Sugar, sit. Oh, good boy. It only took 10 tries. You're such a good boy. Sugar likes being tall, so sometimes I put him on the counters, which is not very clean, but also it's my house, so I don't care. My dog could be on the counters if I want. Yeah, I don't really spend much time in here, which I probably should. I feel like one day when I'm old and bored, I'm gonna pick up cooking and I'm gonna be really good at it. But also, I might be lying. Over here we have the kitchen table. Again, I don't have a dining room table. I just want it to be really chill, so sometimes I eat here. Yeah, this is the kitchen. Oh, that's also like Sugar's nook. Like Sugar loves it there. Sugar, you want up? He likes to eat his treats up here. It's really cute. Sometimes when me and my roommates are sitting here like eating, or me and my friends, he sits up here because he likes to like be a part of us, and he's FOMO like his mom, so he comes up here. Over here, it's like a drink station. I have tea, my ice maker, which is my baby child, and all I eat is, I missed my mouth. So I made a mess, but it's okay. It's my house. I can do whatever I want. Over here, I like to call it the more chill living room. Like it's not that like fancy living room. It's like the more chill one that we actually spend time in, because this room has a TV. So one thing about me is like, I didn't want to put a TV in every room. I didn't want it to feel like that. I wanted to feel like people could socialize and talk to each other. So this room has a TV because if it didn't, I feel like that would be a fucking crime. One thing about me is I always use a coaster. I'm civilized. Me kicking ice under the thing. I'm like, I'm civilized, I swear. Yeah, this is a fringe chair. I really like this chair. It makes me feel like I'm in 2011. Sugar also really likes this chair. Ugh, this is what we do every day. Sugar. Sugar's the star of this video. We have some of the dog's toys in that basket, a TV, and over here we have these shelves. I just want a little decorative area. Again, this was like white when I moved it. I painted it, not personally, but it was like my idea. Over here we have like a little music station. I have a record player and some vintage Playboy magazines, which actually, fun fact, this Playboy corset is the one that mine was based off of, which we'll get to. I do have that framed in this house. Over here we have Me and Barely Humans album cover that my friend Maximilian shot for the song Faster and Harder. This was actually at the release party and I stole it. It just belonged here, it felt right. So that's that. This is also one of my, I say this about every part of my house. This is my favorite part of my house. I love all of it, but this is also another big thing that I really love and I'm really proud of. Over here we have the backyard. I don't know if we should go in it. It's really, really hot, but I'll give you a quick thing. Dog poop, turf, place to smoke. Another place to smoke if you indulge. I wish I had a pool. That's the one complaint I have about my house is I don't have a pool, but I usually just use my parents' pool because they live down the street. This is the bar. This is a place where I spend my time before I go out. Something cool we have is we have little stickers that are like my merch stickers. Shop my merch, you guys, doomies.com. We have Ring for Beer. It's a little flask that says Yummy Juice. We have a Red Bull fridge. Thank you, Red Bull. And it's full of Red Bulls all the time, so you're never ever tired at Yummy Manor. Roundabout, we have a Harry Potter closet, which it's just junk, so no worries there. This little corner is a corner that people have fallen off of quite a bit. Right here, this and this over here. These stairs in my house, I think every single person that's come to my house has fallen off of these stairs at least one time because it's just like so easy to miss. Like, why is there a level here? I don't know, but this is why I call my house a 3-story house, not a 2-story house, even though it's just a 2-story house. I want it to feel bigger, so I call this my 3rd story. And in here we have the guest bathroom, which the guests use if you are staying as a guest in my house or if you're just downstairs. When I first moved in this house, I did Playboy. So I wanted this house to have a very like Playboy feel. So I have Sugar's ruining my rug right now. I have a bunch of vintage Playboy, like 70s, 60s magazines framed. I wanted this one to feel like 70s, 60s vibe. It's so funny. It's so funny because I feel like each room has its like own little theme, which I really love. But let's straighten this out so we can show everyone the bathroom, Sugar. Okay. It says get naked because that's what you do in the shower. You get naked. And this is the coolest thing ever. Right here, I have a bathroom guest book. Now, it's probably piss covered because, and as I touch my face, that's really good. That's really great, Tara. You're disgusting. But basically, when people come to the bathroom and they decide to take a big old dookie at my house, they get to fill it out. So I don't know what I can show and what I can't show. Let me go to like a, oh, that's genitalia drawn in there. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll show my manager Jenna's because she's a nice little girl and she isn't raunchy. Name Jenna, visiting from Burbank, time 11:57, duration 3 minutes. Describe your bathroom in word orange. Do you scrunch or fold? Scrunch, lazy. Most memorable bathroom visited is the Heelys shoot I did. Best euphemism for performing number 2 is crowning. Favorite bathroom activity is Wordle. See, look how she's just so like wholesome. Like favorite bathroom activity, you don't want to see other people's things written because it's a Tarayummy bathroom, so I know they wrote some crazy shit in there. She just filled it out, the quality of everything, and she drew a little elephant. So thank you, Jenna, for filling this out so wholesomely because other YouTubers and other creators did not. From the guest bathroom, we're gonna go into the guest room. Lots of people have spent the night in here. I feel like usually I'm like if I'm out with my friends, I'll be like, it's fine, I have a guest room, just come sleep over. This is where they stay. I would say it's the most neutral room in the house. It's very like hotel vibes, and that's what I wanted when I got this house, is I was like, I think I want the guest room to feel pretty neutral. Like I don't need like leopard print walls in here because I want anyone that's staying here to feel comfortable, whether it's like my uncle from Maryland who let's say is visiting to like one of my creator friends who's visiting. I don't know. I just want it to feel neutral. Except for the carpet. The carpet is like zebra print, but I felt like I needed some Tarayummy in here. Over here we have a little like digital thing of the dogs, which is really cute. There's Sugar. We have their paw prints. Somewhere to do the makeup if you guys come and need to do your makeup. Chair. Pretty self-explanatory room, just like a guest room. A neutral vibed guest room. Not very fun, but laundry room. Not very exciting. Gonna skip it. And then we made our way very much around the house. So now we come to the stairs. And when you first come into the house, you see my Playboy photos on the wall. That's like the first thing you see when you walk in. Up here, the outfit I wore is actually framed, which I got so lucky and they let me keep it. They said they don't let many people keep it. So thank you, Playboy, for letting me do that. From up here, it's actually so like pleasing to see that that leopard print matches the leopard print in the living room. And the first thing you see when you walk upstairs is this little area. I don't really know what this is called. I feel like interior designers or like architects, comment down below what one of these is called. I feel like they were really popular in like the early 2000s, just a little area. But I have my plaques up here, which prized possessions. I remember when the fires in LA were happening and I had to emergency evacuate, the first thing I packed were my YouTube plaques. So I love you guys. All right, this is Tarayummy's room. I feel like I'm like out of breath going through my house. This is a room you guys see very, very often in the background of my videos, and it's usually a fucking mess. But today it's clean. These 3 images I've had up since literally I started YouTube in my old house. We have the king himself, Freddie Mercury, Harry Styles, and John and Yoko Ono. Up here I have my sunglasses, this picture of me and my childhood best friend Chloe at Chippendales in Vegas, a little Eiffel Tower that my friend got for me on a trip. I have some hoops in here. This says SD, and I made this with my goddaughter at a Color Me Mine, and my SD cards were supposed to go in here, but right now it's just random stuff. Jewelry I haven't put away, more glasses, and the reason I haven't put away my jewelry is because I have to organize my jewelry. It's really, really bad, and I'm a really disorganized person, but that's okay. Up here, I have a picture of me and my manager. It's a little Polaroid of us. Bedside table, I have a little Playboy rug. We have vlog camera, work phone, picture of me and Sugar, let me sleep. Again, just like necessary, Aquaphor, boring shit that like, it's not fun. My bed, just a queen bed, which I never understood the difference between a queen and a full. Like it's a very clear difference between a California king and a king, and a twin and a king, but a full and a queen, never understood it. Is full smaller? I don't know, but it always says full slash it's smaller. I'm getting confirmation it's smaller, but it always says full slash queen on like bed stuff, so it's like, why does it even say that if it's smaller? Just make up 2 different things for it. It's fucking stupid. On this side of my bed, we have Sugar's stairs. We have a picture of me and one of my best friends, Alyssa, framed. Some books. We have this little thing that always freaks people out. It's like a face mask for like, I feel like Iron Man in this, but It's apparently good for your skin, so when I remember to do it, I use it. This is a very funny piece of my room. I got this on a shopping spree that Jake took me on for a video, and I've never unplasticed it. I call it my suffocating Hello Kitty, and I feel like it's a little bit of an OCD thing I have. I don't know why I haven't unwrapped it. I feel like one of those grandmas that keeps a fancy room in their house with plastic cover wrapped. If you know, you know. Like, my grandma doesn't do that, but I have family members that do that, and I'm like, what's the point of the room if you have plastic covering it? I don't know, but now I kind of get it, I think. We have a girls sign that I sleep with because I'm scared of the dark, so anyone who ever sleeps over and spends the night in my room and not downstairs always complains about it. They also complain about my sheer curtains because I like to know I have FOMO. I'm always like wide awake in the morning and I don't want to miss anything and I don't want to sleep in too late, so I have these because I don't need my house or my room to feel dark and I need to wake up. We have a kiss couch, love it. Sugar's toys, Harry Styles pillow, Sugar when he was a baby. This right here is a very funny chair. It's called the crash out chair and sometimes I sit in it. Right now there's a beanie on one of the fingers. I bought this chair at Home Goods, which is my crash out place, and sometimes when I sit on it I'm like, this is my crash out chair. I just thought it was silly and cute and matched my room and I felt like iCarly vibes. Here we have the same picture that I was talking about downstairs that the same person created, which I'm obsessed with. My wildflower shoot, love that. It's the first thing I see when I wake up in the morning. Over here we have my vanity where I do my makeup and shit like that. This took me 3 days to clean for you guys, so and you're welcome. I'm gonna go ahead and close my closet door because a closet tour is the last thing you guys need right now. This is my bathroom. This was a huge selling point of this house when I got it. I really wanted a big bathroom. Double Jack and Jill sinks for me and no one because I'm lonesome. I have me and my 2 managers Polaroid up here, clean stuff. I have a towel warmer, huge clock on my wall. It just matched my bathroom, so I got it. Fun fact, this shower is the only thing in this house that I've renovated since I've moved here. So I couldn't use the shower. I was using the downstairs shower for a while because this whole this whole area of my bathroom was completely renovated because it was so old and like rickety that it wasn't even like able to use and there was like mold under it and shit like that. So we had to completely redo it, but this is so like spa vibes and that's kind of what I wanted my bathroom to feel like, is spa vibes. This is where I take shits. So welcome. More pictures of Sugar. Sugar, you're everywhere. You're the star of this house. Did you know? He doesn't give a shit, actually. That's my room. I feel like in my head this was longer and more interesting, my room, but this is it. Let's go to my office now. This office kind of feels like a trip down memory lane. I have a lot of like memorabilia, like Tarayummy memorabilia in here. I actually don't come in here very often. I feel like I work in the living room, but a lot of work stuff happens in here. So I have like, this is like from a Tarte trip I went on. People always wonder why I have this pillow. It's from a Tarte trip. They made it for me. Picture of me and my grandma. I have like, oh, this is cool. This is a signed Sleeping with Sirens like drum top that Helen gave me because I was with his daughter during one of his sets. Shout out you are the best. She is the cutest thing in the world. Okay, over here we have just like more things that were hung up in my office in my old house that I just hung up here. FaZe Lacey painted this of me and I told him that I'd put it up in my house and I kept my promise because I'm a woman of my word. Over here we have a lovely picture that the lovely camera woman behind this camera took of me for Zoomies. Again, zoomies.com. We have merch in here that I give to my friends when they visit. Again, zoomies.com. We have scrapbooks. If you guys didn't know, I'm a hoarder and keep all my pictures. I scrapbook a bunch, or I used to. I have all of my high school and middle school yearbooks, notebooks, computer. It says unpack bitch ass suitcases because I'm really bad at unpacking my suitcases. Just more memories up here and reminders. Over here we have a lot of One Direction memorabilia that I have and collect. So like the This Is Us movie, the Up All Night Live on Tour. I have a That 70s Show thing. We have like a diary that's like still in the package. A bunch of cameras, CDs, my phone case, bunch of crap. I really need to organize this room, but you know, it's a room that I'm not really like in and out of quite often, and when I do, I just work in here, so I don't really mind the clutter. There's more to the house, which is crazy, and I feel like my mouth is like tired of talking, which that never happens to me, but I do feel a little exhausted. Come here. This room right here is my roommate's room. He's not on the internet, and he's currently working from home, so we're not gonna go in here, but he's in here. Hi. Just wanted to say hi. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. He said I'm alive because sometimes he just stays in his room and sometimes I'm like, we should check on him. Is he alive? Here is my roommate's bathroom. They share it, and Sophia decided to make it all pink, so my poor guy roommate has to, you know? But that's okay. It was their decision, so I don't really care. They're part of the house. And last but not least, we're gonna go check on my roommate, Sophia. Her room is there's not really a word for it, so let's just go check it out. Sophia? No privacy in this bitch. Hi! We'll do a little overview because this room's kind of kooky and crazy, and what you see from outside of my house, and people are like, whose room is that? And I'm like, this is my roommate's room, and Sugar is drinking Charlie's water. We have no privacy in this house. All right, you guys, my house is ever changing, and I feel like every day I add something new to it. So I was really reluctant on filming this because I was worried and felt like it kept changing. Like even a few days ago, I just added my DJ setup. So if you guys ever want an updated house tour, maybe in a year from now, you guys let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this was kind of like not my usual video or vlog of the week, but hey, it's what the people wanted and it's what the people get. I love you guys so much. You guys are the reason I bought this house. So thank you so much for letting me live and have a roof over my head. I love you guys so much. So make sure you subscribe, comment down below who or what you guys want to see next. It's time to skedaddle. I love you guys. Bye.